When I get a new pair of shoes, or if I'm going to an event and I know that I'll be standing in heels for a long stretch of time, I always get this little concern that comes up, which is, I hope that I'm going to be comfortable. It's just the worst, and I'm sure you know, when your feet are hurting and you're out. It's just not great at all. So over the years of shoes of prey and wearing lots of shoes, I've come across some great tips for making sure that you are comfortable. Number one, use deodorant on your feet. I know that sounds a bit weird, but just go with me for a second. If you use a speed stick and put this where any sort of straps are going to be on your foot, it's going to help them to not rub directly on the skin. I know it sounds crazy, but this one really works. Tip number two, use inserts. So just grabbing some toe inserts or heel grips can give you that little bit of extra padding that you need to feel really great in your shoes for a long period of time. At Shoes of Prey, we include them in the box, but they're really easy to come across either on Amazon or just at your local shoe store. You also want to be careful that you're not going slipping and sliding. This can be a really big one in terms of your comfort and confidence in wearing your shoes. So if you do have a pair of shoes that look like the soles are going to be quite slippery, jump outside, get onto a pavement somewhere and just twist around a little bit. You might look a little strange, but it's going to be worth it because all that'll do is that'll put a little bit of grip into the soles. Now, this one here is going to take a little bit of concentration from you, and it is simply to stand up straight. Don't shuffle, lift your feet as you walk, and it will make a world of difference. When you put high heels on, it already changes your posture a little bit, and if you're not standing up straight and you're slumping, it's really just, you're not going to feel super comfortable by the end of the night. This tip actually came from Tyra Banks, and she's completely right. Last tip is for when the preventative measures are too late and you've gotten home and you've kicked your shoes off and your feet are not feeling wonderful. In this case, grab a golf ball and stand up, put the golf ball on the floor and roll it around underneath your foot. This really helps to release all of the muscles in your foot that have been working hard to keep you standing up in those high heels. And another thing you can do as well after that is just run yourself a little bucket or a bath of warm water, put some Epsom salts in there or some lavender and clove oil, pop your feet in and just let them soak. These are some of the tips that I've come across in the last little while, but I'm sure there's a whole world more tips out there. I would love to hear from you. Please post your tips if you're on YouTube, just below in the comments, and if you're watching anywhere else on the internet, come hit me up on Instagram. I would absolutely love to hear from you. I hope that your holiday parties are so much fun, and don't forget, do everything before you're ready. Bye.